Hey y'all,
We back again.
back again. I'm Tona Lisa Walters,
Darnell
my
Walters.
husband, and we help couples 40 plus that have a 9 to 5 earn money independently. So we are back today with another video, and we're going to answer another question about marriage. We've been married for 22 years. We just celebrated our 22nd anniversary, and we are happily married now.
Happily.
We've been through a
Happy.
lot together. It hasn't always been great, but we have been through a lot. So we're going to give you our opinions. If someone asks a question, and if you have any questions, you can definitely leave a comment below, and we will answer it. So the next question we're going to answer is, what you doing? Is, do you truly trust your spouse?
Do you?
I do. I truly trust my husband. I believe when he says if he's going somewhere, I believe that's where he's at. I know I sleep good at night. I don't worry about it. If he go out, he tell me where he going. Have fun, babe. I'll see you when you get back. I'm going to turn the Golden Girls on and enjoy my quiet time. So, but I have not always trusted my husband. We, he was, he was, at one point when we were younger, he was a man whore. What you used to say, husband?
A habitual cheater. A serial cheater. A serial,
A serial cheater.
A serial
and that's
cheater.
that's not funny. It's funny now. At the time, it was not. But
it's funny now.
We
A serial cheater.
when we were younger, we just did not treat each other well. He did some things, I did some things. It was not good.
No.
But today, we have learned how to treat each other. I truly trust. He tells me whatever. He can tell me whatever. I don't get mad. I don't get. If he want to go out, I don't care. Go. If he want to do some things that he know I'm not going to enjoy, and he want to go hang out with his buddies by himself, whatever. Bye, babe. I'll see you when you get back. I mean, I feel like he feels like he can be honest with me, and I'm not gonna. I mean, I know he's just going out to have fun, let off some steam, go get a few drinks. I don't, you know, I mean, I like to go dancing and things like that, but like the bar scene and certain things, that ain't my scene. So if he wants to go and just hang out, I trust that that's what he's doing, and he's gonna come on back to me because I'm great. He knows it. So that's just what I believe. And I do trust. I trust him. I trust he does what he says he's gonna do. And usually he comes home and wakes me up and tells me all about it. So I know what's going on. He will come home and wake me up, and that's fine. And I want him to feel like he could go enjoy himself by himself when he wants to. We go out together, and whenever he want to go out or have fun, I want him to be able to do that. I want him to feel free that he can do that, and that's what it is. But I do. It took a while for him to gain my trust back. But when he did, I could just see how he was moving in his actions, that it wasn't no crazy stuff going on no more. And after I realized that, then that is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about the past. I'm not gonna keep bringing up the past or trying to make stuff happen or try to look for stuff to happen, or I don't want to live my life like that. So if he tells me something, I believe it. I don't go looking for evidence that it's not true and trying to prove that he lying, or I don't do that. I don't live my life like that. I don't want to live my life like that. And so yeah, I do trust him. I trust what he says. I trust him to be where he say he's gonna be, and that's it. I I don't think he would hurt me again. I think that he understands now, and I think that's important to him not to hurt me, not to and not to put our relationship in jeopardy like that. So I think we do think about those things now and understand how important the relationship is now versus just trying to please our own selfish self or desires or whatever. We think about each other first now, and that I think that plays a big part of it. That we ain't just trying to we ain't thinking about ourselves first. You know what I'm saying? We're thinking about each other first.
Right. Yeah. As a former serial cheater, um, I have to say, it's something. It's something special to be able to achieve total trust. And as a man, what I figured out in my shenanigans of serial cheating, um, men's behavior, we're all, every single man, we are creatures of habit. And women pay attention to our habits. They learn our habits. They learn how we move. They do all those, just not even trying. They do that. And my behavior changed a lot. So that kept her on edge. And for me right now, trust is ultra. It's everything. It's everything to me. Is to keep my behavior intact, so that way there's no what was that about? You know what I'm saying? I don't move around to even have any of those type of questions. Now my habits may change, but that's comes with age and things. Just people change, but no, my habits not change. And you see the smile on her face right now? You see that smile on her face right now? I'd be a fool not to want to see that smile on her face whenever I decide. I mean, I'm not the guy with a whole bunch of friends to hang out with. So sometimes I just want to be with a couple of the guys and do guy stuff. She gives me the space to do that. Sometimes I don't want to be around no guys. I want to be solo dolo. Sometimes I want to go and look at felonious body parts from women because I enjoy looking at women. But the difference between me now and the difference between when I was younger, all my body parts, I'm gonna say it this way, all my body parts are connected to my heart and my mind. So everything used to work independently. I'll say it that way. If you know, you know. Things used to work independently without thought. Okay, I didn't have to think about anything. So however I moved is how I move. We're working independently. My heart do one thing, my brain does one thing, and my head does another thing. If y'all caught that. But I'm in sync. I'm in sync with my partner. I'm very in sync with my partner, and she's everything. So therefore, when I'm at the supreme level of total trust, that's a free. I don't want to be in shackles of I'm free. I'm free to do whatever it is that I choose to do. Whatever that is, I'm free to do that. Long as that thing that I am free to do is in the constraints of being a married man. Now, if I stay within those guidelines and those boundaries, staying in those boundaries are very, very easy for me. I can and I do. And, and as far as me trusting her, I mean, I be seeing the people.
Oh yeah.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
it's in
I
the
see 'em.
trucking world, it's
Yeah, I see
different.
him. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with the dudes at the chicken coop. The dudes working at the chicken coop, they be, you know what I'm saying? They see all the lusciousness with the little leggings, you know what I'm saying? You know, she got, she got cakes out here, you know what I'm saying? They be, them cakes be moving. I see you out here, but I don't worry about the next man because for me, I put in too much work. I put in too much work to worry about the next guy because, quite honestly, not gonna outwork me. You can't match. The next guy is not gonna be able to match what I've done. Now you might can do some new stuff but in order for you to do some new stuff, you're gonna have to have a couple meals, because I've already made most of her dreams. Well, let me back up. I've had a hand in making every single dream that she's ever wanted. I have a hand in making those dreams possible, make it real. So, therefore, yeah, I trust my wife. Absolutely, without a doubt. I trust her because, you know, you ain't looking at a sack of potatoes. I mean, I'm a little chubby nowadays, but I'm just saying, you know, caked up a little bit. I got cake. I got bread. You're gonna have to. I don't know what you're gonna have to do to match me. So yeah, I feel confident. The trust is there. There's no way around it. I mean, I trust her because you know what I'm saying. Not that she can't do better. It's gonna take a lot of work though to do better. I'm as far as being a married man. Now I'm not really talking about my glorious looks and all of that. I'm not talking about that part, but I'm just saying as a man, you know what I mean? As a man and my principles and what I stand for and just the type of guy that I am, I don't know what type of guy that's going to be able to entertain her and get her attention with what she got going on right over here. And I say all that to say it's vice versa. I like what I got at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I like, you better get you one. You better get you one. Not this one, but you better get you one. It's just, the trust is it's a non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable. It's really a deal breaker, and the trust is easy, but there's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of tears on my part. It's a lot of and I've intervened a few times while being a serial. We worked through a lot of stuff. we've worked through a lot of stuff to get our trust levels to where they are right now. And it is absolute detrimental for us to mess that up.
Yeah.
For, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes of uselessness is what I call it nowadays. It all ends the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. Don't destroy what you have for somebody that really just trying to use you up anyway.
For real. And and I come to the realization out of all of that time, men have this thing of men cheat down, women cheat up. It's stupid, and it's just useless. It all ends the same. You know what I'm saying? It's all ends the same. So, I don't have to look out to the world to get. I got everything. I can get everything. Every and anything is right here. You better get you one. You better get you one. Not this one, but you better get you one. You better get you one. It takes a lot of time to build that up. And once you get there, Don't let it go.
Don't let it go.
Don't let it go.
Don't let it go.
Don't let it
Because
go.
nothing is more important than you're just gonna regret it. So don't let it go. It's not.
Right.
Keep what you have in order and work on cultivating that and making that the best that it can be.
Because the grass is not green on the other side. That shit is brown and dead. It's brown and dead on the other side. Brown and dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You better figure out how to, if your grass ain't all that green, you better figure out how to get you some seeds, and you better get you some water, and you better cultivate that yard that you already in. Because over the fence, it ain't green. The same work, you might as well do the work that you got right now.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to do some other work. And why? Why? But trust is important. Trust is here.
Trust is very important.
It's important. Trust is important.
And I do trust my spouse.
And we have it. We have supreme trust. We have supreme trust in each other. And there's nothing better. There's nothing better than that. Nothing better.
Couples, just, if the trust is broken, I will say, I'm not going to advise anybody to go through everything we went through.
Absolutely not.
But if you decide to stay, together, if the trust is broken, decide really if you're going to be able to move past it. If you're going to if you know you can't move past it, then
get up out of there. Get up out of there. Get up out of there.
And if you can't move past it, really move past it. Really move past it.
If you agree,
allow your partner to show you that they're going to do right. They're going to treat you right, and just allow. I mean, even though it's going to take a minute because you're going to have to build that trust back up, but still allow them to show you.
Right.
Allow them to show you. Don't keep throwing up what they did in your face. Just really move on. Then you can get that trust back. Or
it takes time.
Better, but it does take time. And whoever broke the trust, realize that you broke it, and it's going to take time for you to get it back.
Right. And a part of me trying to get to gain the trust, the part that I have to that I understood this time was in order for me to gain the ultimate trust, it's a behavior. It's knowing you gotta what the triggers are as a man. You know what's gonna trigger your girl. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You say you're gonna be home at 6 o'clock, now it's 10 o'clock, you ain't called, you didn't send no smoke signal, no text message, no nothing. What you been doing this whole time? You ain't got 3 seconds. Hey, I'm such and such. Let me hit this with this little text message and just give you the heads up or whatever. Oh, you need to talk to me on the phone. Let me really talk while I'm on the phone and just say, hey, if you know something, just giving up the information that's gonna make everything okay. That's important. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I started building up the trust. Is I already know I can't just be missing in action for hours and hours and hours and hours with no type of explanation. I can't be. I can't be missing like that, especially if I'm trying to build the trust up and I'm not doing nothing wrong. There's no excuses. If I'm not doing nothing wrong, if I'm not into no felonious actions, then I should be able to give up the information to make her at ease. And so that's, you have to build the trust, you have to make sure you give up information that's important to make them be at ease, to make them understand. You just gotta do the work.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the one that's broken the trust, you're the one that's responsible to do the work to build the trust back up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I did the work. I did all the work. even though it's not easy work, and you may want to give up. But do you want to give up the work? You the one messed it up, so you don't want to fix it. You don't want to go through all the necessary steps to make sure you do everything that you can do to fix it when you messed it up. You have to think about that. And if you're not willing to, let them go. Let them go. I mean, if you really want to be doing whatever it is that you want to do for real, it's okay.
Yeah.
Go and do that. Release them. Release them. Let them. Yeah. Hey, listen. I ain't sorry. Right. I ain't gonna do right.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I said that in one time. Like, listen here, man. I love you, but I ain't gonna be able to do right. I ain't shit. Sorry. I know we're on the internet. I ain't gonna be able to do right. My bad. I can't stop you. I can't hold you here. I'm going through something. I'm for the streets right now. And it is what it is. I'm sorry. Go be free. Hopefully I'll figure it out before it's too late. You have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest, and you know, either they accept that, you have to accept it, or not. I mean, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. But you know, yeah, I just want y'all to, you know, I want y'all to know, man, we are an open book.
Mm-hmm. Ask whatever questions you have.
Whatever. And I mean, we'll
talk to you about it. Give you our opinion. I mean, these are just our opinions.
Right.
You might need to go really seek professional help. Pray. Ask for God. Ask God for guidance. Speak to a marriage counselor, a therapist. You might need to go that route. You might really need to. And if you do, there's nothing wrong with that. Go and get the help you need. You know. But if you have any questions for us, we will answer them. So leave your questions in the comments, and we'll be back next time to answer the next question. But for today, that's it. See y'all next time. Talk to you later. Bye.